guys because the money that you've given me, just for paying for camp and stuff, that's going either to my mission fund if I decide to go on that. I'm pretty sure I am going, or that will either go towards my college fund. So that's really helping me, and it's a great experience for everyone. So I'll tell you a little bit about the play that we're doing. So it's called Law and Order Fairytale Unit. If you have seen Law and Order, it's a detective show, so it's kind of cool, and we have a lot of detectives that investigate all these different criminals. But in the fairy tale justice system, these are all fairy tale people that are in the Brothers Grimm stories. So they investigate different people, and they find out who the perp is in the end, and they have this big case, and yeah, it's really fun, and fun to see how these fairy tale characters portray the detectives on TV shows. So, without further ado, Law and Order Fairytale Unit.
In the fairy tale criminal justice system, the characters from fairy tales and nursery rhymes are represented by two separate, yet equally ridiculous groups. The fairy tale police, who investigate fairy tale crime, and the fairy tale district attorneys, who prosecute the fairy tale offenders. These are their stories.
Sunday, Zell?
And you're late. But hey, I'm glad to see both of you got your beauty rest.
You noticed!
Alright, kids, break it up. So what are we looking at?
Well, you would be looking at 328 Chestnut, if it were here anymore.
Accident?
Not a chance. Perp struck the property from the rear, letting loose some form of wind power.
Wind power.
So, what's with the missing shoe?
Last night at a Prince concert. Long story.
And what about you? Looks like you had a fun night.
How about we stick to the crack?
Ooh, testy.
Any leads so far on our perp?
No dice, and the boys downtown got nothing on the tenant either. But come have a look at this. See this yellow tinted fibrous material here? We stumped at what it might be. Tommy ran through the crime scene scanning device, and it told us diddly squat.
Diddly squat, huh? Sounds like my first marriage. Let's have a look. The texture and appearance is almost straw-like in nature.
Straw-like? You may be onto something.
Whatever it is, the entire building was made out of it.
And I'm assuming no witnesses?
Actually, Blue and I questioned the husband and wife who were a block away. Running pretty fast from the scene, these two, but they didn't see anything, so I sent them on their way.
Where are they headed?
For a circle, why?
I've got a few questions of my own. A few questions for them to answer. Let's ride. Enzo?
Yeah?
Treat yourself to an island the town tonight, will ya?
What are you talking about?
You've been cooped up in that high-rise apartment for months. Get out there, let your hair down.
All right, maybe I will, for the right man anyway.
Ain't that the truth? You deserve a prince.
Okay, beat it. I'll be in big trouble with the boss if I don't get to work on this case.
What a mess.
My gut's telling me someone's got a problem with the tenant, and for some reason destroyed the place in retaliation.
And whatever the reason, it was the last straw.
4 circles.
7:54 a.m.
FTPD! Finish line's right here, folks.
What seems to be the problem? The problem is you can run, but you can't hide.
Let's hear your names.
I'm Jack. Sprat, Be Nimble, and the Beanstalk?
Just Jack. This is my wife, Jillian. But my friends call me Ian.
That's odd.
I've got weird friends.
We need to know where the two of you were at around 7 this morning.
Headed up Chestnut, going out there to do our daily morning jog.
And
That's it, just walking.
word on the street is you were walking pretty fast.
What are you getting at?
You were running, not walking, running!
Hey, cool it! We got an eyewitness that paints a somewhat different picture. Does the threat of perjury jog your memory?
Okay,
Okay, we were running, but let me explain. We were headed up Chestnut like usual, and then suddenly Julian got dehydrated. So I ran up Hill Street to buy her some Propel.
Propel?
It's fitness water.
No, it's water with sugar. I wasn't dehydrated. He made that up so we could use a coupon.
That's not
He
good.
does this all the time. Last week, he pretended that both of us had broken legs because there was a buy one, get one free sale for wheelchairs at Target.
I swear, if they don't get to the point right now, I'll escort them to the point with my fist.
Hey, take it easy. So then what?
We jogged. We got stopped by those other cops, jogged here, and got stopped by you guys, who made us late for work.
I'll make you late for work with my fist.
Cool it! Did you see anything out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
Come to think of it, while we were buying the sugar water, we did see a couple of shady youths in the candy aisle.
Shady youths, huh? Where they were headed?
Nope.
Anything else about the quick step?
Well, I doubt this is relevant, but I heard a noise that caused me to trip and fall and break the crown on my lateral incisor.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Jack, you and Jill,
Ian.
you and Ian went up the hill to buy a bottle of water.
Propel.
And then Jack, you fell down and broke the crown on your lateral incisor.
And let me guess, you came tumbling after?
No. Why would I tumble? That doesn't make any sense.
So did you catch where the shady youths were headed?
While I was idling along the sidewalk, I saw something odd.
What's that?
Skittles.
Skittles?
Skittles.
Yeah, there was a line of them trailing behind the hoodlums. So my bet is that if you follow your rainbow trail of Skittles,
We'll find our pot of gold.
We'll take it from here. Enjoy your job. You better head out.
Yeah, we'd better move. In this business, every second counts.
And time, it seems, is running out.
Center Park.
8:20 a.m.
Well, I guess the old expression is right. Follow 10 blocks of Skittles and you'll find 2 Germans at a pot.
you don't want any trouble.
Joe, you're innocent.
We have a few questions we'd like you to answer.
You cannot talk now. You're busy feeding the amount of birdies.
I wasn't aware that the birdies ate candy.
Oh, absolutely, policeman man. The cat is very popular with the birds. The pigeons, they go for the junior wins. The geese, they go wild for the twizzlers. And the ducks, they go buzz.
The people feed the birdies with breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumb! Can you believe that? It's nasty, gross. I get queasy tummy just brain thinking of it. You two dum-dums don't shut your wax lips. You're gonna make friends with the jawbreaker.
This is police brutalities.
Hey, I forget. How much jail time is it for resisting arrest?
500 years. Okay. We will do as you wish.
First off, you should know that we are German.
Really? You almost threw yourself with those hats. We were thinking you were from Detroit.
These are traditional German Alpine hats.
Yeah.
And the lederhosen are a nice touch.
No, these are extremely short capri pants.
As soon as we got the Martians.
Get on with it.
Just okay. My name is Hansel and this is Gretel.
Hello.
We are brother and sister. And yesterday our stepmom kicked us out of the house.
Why'd your stepmom kick you out?
Stepmoms. Anyway.
Stepmommy is always.
She was so sick of these fake German accents.
Wait.
You're faking your accents?
Yeah? You didn't pick up on that?
It sounds really annoying to us. But we just figured everyone expects it from Germans.
If they were doing what they want, right?
Wait, all Germans are faking their accents? Oh yeah. I thought that was common.
Wow. I know.
All this time.
I know.
Anyway, very...
We prefer your natural dialect.
Please.
Really? Okay, sweet. What a load off. As I was saying, yesterday our stepmom kicked us out of the house and left us lost and alone in the middle of town. She's evil. So then we started retracing our steps on Gret's cell, but the batteries died. Then we were lost, tired, and uber hungry when we ran into this huge candy cell at the Quick Stop. When we got there, we bought like 8 Halloweens worth of candy and split it before the cashier noticed that we went over per item limit on the milk duds. Then we went home. When we got there, we got even more good news. Stepmom isn't evil after all. It was just low blood sugar. After we gave her 8 boxes of Micanites.
Well, that's a very fascinating story, and we're thrilled to hear it had a happy ending, and I very much appreciate a Tootsie Roll. But we have a much more pressing issue to discuss.
Did either of you see anything unusual while at the Quick Stop?
No, though I did see a really hairy guy walking across the street with an industrial fan.
Did you see where he was headed?
Hard to say. I was so hopped up on my nip.
Hello? Thanks, Piper. Strike 2.
Our furry fan man?
Down building out in boonies. We gotta fly. Thanks, kids. Stay out of trouble.
Dr. Shun.
Wherever our perp is, he's got a sweet tooth for destruction.
The sticks.
9:37 a.m.
Took you fellas long enough.
Aw, Ludi missed me.
Dream on, Prince Charming.
Tell me what you got.
Well, I heard on the wire about the pile up on Chestnut. Based on the report here and the workmanship here, I'd say it's the same perp. Identical approach on the building from the backside, identical wind velocity. This time, though, different substance.
What are those?
They're almost stick-like in nature.
Yes, stick-like.
They're sticks.
Oh.
They're from straw.
Well, anyway, I got a question. Who would build a house out of sticks?
Well, the same reason you build one out of straw.
And why is that?
That is what they pay us to find out.
What happened to you?
It looks like Gold's got a witness.
Next door neighbor was on his way home and was the first one on the scene.
Shall we?
Much thanks, Dee. Sorry we can't stick around.
Be careful, you two.
Careful's my middle name.
I thought it was Yolanda.
I had it changed. Why does she go by Ugly D again?
It was a nickname I gave her.
Why?
Why? She's got a ponytail and glasses. There's no way she's actually hot under all that.
I'm here. It's what's on the inside that counts.
Like organs?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't make that much sense. Hey there, Goldie. How's that coffee?
Lukewarm. I'm guessing you want to meet our new friend?
What's your name, Dumbo?
I'm Markeisha. Look, I told her what I know.
Just tell him everything you told me.
Okay, I was walking home from a doctor's appointment when suddenly I heard this noise, like someone dropped a box of toothpicks. I looked up and saw that mess over there, and that's it. Can I go home now? I'd really rather not get wrapped up in this big investigation.
Did you see anything other than the big pile of sticks?
No, that's all.
Oh, is everything all right, ma'am?
Yeah, everything's fine. I feel great.
Markeisha, let me ask you. What's the square root of 64?
8,
What do you call a group of geese?
a gaggle,
How often do you work out at the gym?
twice a day.
Mind telling us what's going on, Markeisha?
How's about telling us who you really are, Nanny McFake?
Okay, fine. My name's not Markeisha, it's Pinocchio.
Oh, I heard a thing about this girl on Oprah.
Well, there's no hiding it now.
Out with it, Maria Menounos.
Okay, I'm what you'd call a test tube kid. See, there's this rebel scientist, my dad, who created me, and for some reason thought it would be a brilliant idea to endow me with an unbelievably enormous honker. I think he read that men like women with striking features. He somehow translated striking as huge and features as schnauz. So he merged the DNA of a human and an anteater, and ta-da! Abercrombie model. Oh, and as if that wasn't enough, Dr. Frankenstupid thought it might be, fun, a challenge, if my nose were connected to the nerve endings in my brain in such a way that whenever I lie about anything, my trunk here grows 3 inches,
How about you? What's your life story? Pretty much the same, right?
Listen, Rhino. But that doesn't give you the right to disrespect the man that gave you life. After all, Father knows best.
Alright, I get that it's part of a police detective's job to use bad puns to emphasize points. But could you do me a solid and limit the nose humor? I'm really sensitive about it.
No deal.
Did you see anything suspicious at the crime scene?
No. Ow! Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But please keep me out of the papers. I don't need this sort of press.
Out with it, Toucan Sam.
See, that was uncalled for.
What'd you see?
I saw a bunch of guys in basketball jerseys poking around in the rubble. Once the siren started up, they jumped into an SUV and peeled out of there.
How many of them were there?
Hard to say.
Out of curiosity, does that thing give you trouble only during intentional lies, or do you experience pain anytime you say anything inaccurate?
Anything inaccurate, unfortunately.
I see. Do me this favor. Answer yes to everything I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
Were there more than 4 people digging around the rubble?
Yes.
More than 10?
Yes. Ow.
How about except for 5?
Yes. Ow.
9?
Yes.
Ow! 6?
Yes.
Ow! 8?
Yes. Ow.
7?
Yes.
7 it is.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
So we've got $7, but no way of finding them. Without plates, we're sunk.
Jiminy Cricket.
Excuse me, officers.
Keep your nose out of this, will ya?
Snowman.
Excuse me?
Snowman, the license plate number. Sort of hard to forget something that strange.
Snowman. Call it in.
Maybe it's that frosty guy and his posse.
Leave the predictions to us, Nostradamus.
Hey, Piper, I need a trace on plate number Snowman. Yeah, I'll hold.
You two better have some news.
Captain, good morning.
It's going to be the opposite of good morning if I don't get some results. We've got 2 down buildings and 0 arrests. When I do the math, that's 2 buildings too many and 0 is a darn low number of arrests.
It's the lowest number.
What about negative numbers?
True.
I don't need a math lesson, I need a results lesson. I've got the commissioner, the mayor, and Governor Grimm all breathing down my neck.
Can I go now?
You two better track down whoever nicks the straw and the stakes, and you book 'em, you hear me? Book 'em!
Sir, we just got a lead on 7 guys who just may be our perps.
May be the perps? I never want to hear May from you ever, unless it's the month of May. But it's not, right? Now look here, the 911 call just came down from the VIX, and we're bringing them down to HQ for questioning.
You found them?
Who are they?
Pigs, they're pigs.
Cops?
No, real pigs, you nitwit. Swine, hog, ham.
Oh.
Now what time is it?
9:44 a.m.
Thanks. Some slimy croc stole my watch.
Croc?
However you pronounce it, croc, it's a regional thing. By 11, I want something. Or else I will put you both on unpaid suspension faster than you can say unpaid suspension.
Unpaid suspension?
This is not good. Not good at all. As a matter of fact, it's bad.
Talk to me. Thanks, Piper. Plates are in. Shake her lows.
Let's move fast.
So, how's it going?
If you got a nose job, why is it still so long?
Oh, it used to be 10 feet longer because of my career.
What do you do?
I'm running for president.
FTPD! Whose SUV is parked on the curb?
That's mine, officer. What's your name? I'm happy. I said, what's your name? I'm happy. I don't care if you're ecstatic. If you don't tell me your name right now, I'll see to it you're never happy again for the rest of your life. But I've always been happy. All right, punk, I'm taking you in. Pardon me, officers, but I believe there's
there's been a misunderstanding. You see, her name's Happy. We all have your regular names. My name's Doc. Happy you've met.
Hello again.
Grumpy. Sleepy. Yeah. Sneezy. Sorry, hold on. Bashful. Hi. And last but not least, Dopey.
Onion rings.
Here, 7 dwarfs. Dwarfs? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. None of us are really that dwarfish in size, but compared to everyone else, the 7 dwarfs is our official team name. We're on a 7-on-7 hoops league. The name is actually Coach White's idea. Compared to, we're not actually that short, but compared to everyone else on the court, we're tiny. It's all relative.
It's like Dwayne Wade. He's 6'4", but next to Shaq, he looks like Gary Coleman.
Or like today when Grumpy had to post up on that huge center.
I hate that guy. All he does is complain about his yard.
I'm having trouble with weed control. There's an oversized beanstalk blocking the light out of my sunroom.
Oh, give him a break. He's been robbed like 3 times this week.
Okay, enough small talk.
We need to know where you all were earlier this morning.
Onion rings.
Dopey, please. We're at the game. Then we rush back here to kick off our yard sale.
Well, according to an eyewitness, it sounds like you made a pit stop on the way.
Unicorn?
You're right, officer. We did stop.
That demolished sign was a gold mine for us.
What are you talking about?
Well, for us dwarfs, playing basketball is just a hobby. We make a living selling rare gems, knickknacks, and antiques at our yard sales. So when we were lucky enough to come across that rebel on our way home from the game, well, off to work we went. It was quite a successful excavation.
You do realize that tampering with a crime scene is a federal offense.
Oh, we didn't realize it was a crime scene. And besides, we've got excavation permits, right, dwarfs?
And I'm assuming you guys didn't see anybody suspicious?
What about this Coach White of yours? Is any chance he's hairy and owns an industrial van?
No, and he's a she.
Yeah, she's been coaching without pay in exchange for free housing in the room above her garage. Actually, she's been in bed since she ate some 2-week-old McDonald's apple pie. Dr. Charming stopping by later with True Love's Kiss.
Which is just some corny rebranded name for Imodium AD.
Don't know why we need to waste money on a doctor when this guy's been out of 5 years of medical school.
Dental school, and you know that.
Then why do you go by doc?
Yeah, maybe you should go by Dent.
I hate you all.
Another dead end, and that was the best lead we had. Captain's not going to be happy.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Cannon short stack. You betcha.
What if during their excavation the Tiny Tims found a clue?
We're going to need to see your loot from the crime scene.
Sure thing. Dwarfs, let's give him an inventory. What'd you find?
A lunch pail.
A shovel.
Tool belt.
Blueprints.
Turkey hoagie.
And I found this ID card for our construction site.
No obvious thread links to clues unless these are all props and costume pieces for a music video about construction workers. Which means our perp is a hairy pop star who sings top 40 hits about construction. Yes,
Or he's a construction worker.
small world, after all.
High-rise East construction site. 10:42 a.m.
FTPD, we've been looking for you. Hey! Stop! In the name of the law! I didn't do anything. I'm sure the innocent ones always run. Fuck him.
You're under arrest for the unwanted destruction of homes built out of foolish raw materials.
County Courthouse. District Attorney's
That
Office.
was a good one.
12:30 p.m.
Thanks.
I know you three have been through a lot today, but I promise to get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible. First of all, I'm Executive Assistant District Attorney Stiltskin, and this is Assistant District Attorney Hood.
Afternoon.
Let's get your names for the record,
I'm pig number 1.
I'm pig number 2.
which makes you Pig
Pig
85.
number 3.
So let's review your story. Pig 1, you were alone in your straw house, and the wolf approaches the house and knocks it down.
Yeah, he kept saying he'd blow my house in, but it sounded a little weird. I told him to hold on. I was shaving, you know that really hard part, like back here? And then, like, before I knew it, my house was kaput.
And then what?
So I was like freaking out, right? So I curly tailed it to my sister's house.
She showed up all discombobulated. I felt her forehead, and pork almighty, she was bacon. And I mean sizzling. Same thing, basically. I'm shaving, and out of nowhere, that hairy guy shows up with that fan of his, and before you know it, my house is yard waste.
And that's where you come in.
Quite. They arrived at my doorstep utterly frazzled, and I comforted them with some tea and crumpets.
At which point the perpetrator arrived at your doorstep, attempted similar fan power destruction, but failed.
That is affirmative, Counselor.
This wolf character, you guys know him?
We did. He was the highest bidder on the contract for all 3 of our houses, but we all withdrew at the last minute.
Why?
We saw him, that poor little girl in the red hoodie on Judge Judy.
Last month with the old lady.
Oh, the smash in the kitchen cabinet?
No.
The old lady who lived in the Reebok?
No, that other old lady. No, the better to blank you with, my dear.
Right.
So as you can imagine, we didn't want any association with a convicted felon.
Was he mad about you pulling the contract?
Absolutely livid.
Hello, motive.
Chances are we'll need you to testify in court about what you just told us.
We will do whatever is necessary.
One thing I'm still not sure on. Why the disparity in the composition of your respective residences?
It's a simple story, really. See, Ma and Pa passed away about 10 years back.
And they left behind a sizable trust fund for each of us.
But me and Pig One, we both have our vices. Me, I invested most of my inheritance as the executive producer of Kevin Federline's debut album.
And what about you?
This little piggy went to Vegas.
She lost everything on the roulette wheel.
Always bet on pig.
And given that red and black are the only options in the And Kevin Federline, well, you know, we didn't have much money left over to invest in real estate. Hence her straw and my sticks.
And what about you?
I invested my inheritance in a new condominium, replete with fortified Ukrainian stainless steel, state-of-the-art sensory alarm systems, and most importantly, wind-proof foundation.
Sounds not cheap.
Indeed, I too no longer have money.
But at least we have each other. Pigs in a
Plea bargain session.
1:13 p.m.
We're running in full steam on this one. 2 counts, each of malicious property damage and reckless endangerment, nothing less. Given your client's history, we can't go anywhere near minimum jail time. But if you hand us a guilty plea, we'll lowball at 10 years with eligibility for parole.
My client pleads not guilty to all counts.
Oh, come off it, Peep. No jury in the world is going to swallow that, even if it was corn battered and served on a stick. We've got eyewitness accounts of your client leaving the scene with a plan. We have his personal effects in the rubble. We have motive. We have opportunity. And let's not forget he has a rap sheet longer than Harry Potter.
Picnic basket theft, nursing home B&E, impersonation of the age, and I'm just getting started.
And for all of those crimes, my client was falsely accused.
Exactly, that's why his first and middle name are big and bad.
That's not my name. No, it's okay. I want to talk about it, get it off my chest. My name is BB Wolf. Yes, but that stands for Bernard Bartholomew Wolf. After the Riding Hood accident, the tabloids came up with Big Bad. I'm not bad, and I'm certainly not big. I'm 4'10". That's not big. Biggie Smalls was big, not me. I'm not big, I'm not bad, I'm just a small town wolf who always seems to end up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, today you ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I just said that.
We don't care if you're big and bad, small and good, or medium and half decent. Our offer doesn't budge.
And my innocence doesn't budge.
Hey, Budge Rums Fudge.
I've eaten today, so no.
If you're so insistent you're not guilty, why are you seen at each crime with a fan?
My client has already explained to the police that he received 3 BYOF part invitations on Facebook.
BYOF?
Bring your own fan.
And again, we found no such invitation.
Someone could have easily deleted it.
You scrapping, Belle?
What about that slow motion chase sequence?
I was afraid, okay? I was afraid. How many times do I have to get arrested for crimes I don't commit? First the little red incident, then the whole mix-up with that Peter kid, and now this? I can't take it anymore.
I have some brilliant advice for you. Stop committing crimes.
My client is innocent still. The police stands.
Have it your way.
Glad to see you're still at it, Pete. Representing a convicted criminal, following the herd.
Say what you will. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to.
And what's that?
My job.
District Attorney's Office.
2:20 p.m.
Two houses in the same day, both taken down by a fan-toting wolf.
I know, boss. It's crazy.
Didn't the same thing happen in Eastwick a couple months back? It was in the paper.
I forgot about that.
So you might say that case has been ripped from the head.
Good point.
Headline ripping aside, we gotta talk about the Phoebe Wolf character, who I don't have to remind you has been a thorn in my side longer than I can remember.
We remember.
I get grief from Castle Hill every time Harry Gary here walks. I need you to drop a net on this guppy.
Pleading the case is watertight. We'll have a conviction before a gavel hits wood.
You better be right, because I don't care what you have to do. Stack the jury with a couple of ringers if you have to. You didn't hear anything from me, though.
Hear what from you?
Exactly. Ugh, this is disgusting. Oh, what happened to you?
Benjamin just got back from vacation, camping in Sherwood Forest.
Just like snow.
Well, I tell ya, fresh air forest by far is more superior to anything we got here in the city.
Don't I know it?
Well, you better shower and shower fast, because I need you both on your A game this afternoon.
We won't let you down, Queen. Within the hour, our big and bad perps can be wolfing down prison food.
You hear all about his guilty verdict down Wolf Blitzer.
You're both hungry like the wolf, and I like that. Now, I'll see you both tomorrow. I'm heading out early.
Where to?
I'm heading out to Queens for a Queen concert.
Cool.
Good band.
How do I look?
Wicked hot.
You're the hottest of them all.
You're clearly kissing out, but you're both promoted.
You're both.
Courtroom.
4:30 p.m.
And when you approached the defendant, did he acquiesce?
He did not. He attempted to flee, but Detective Rella and I were able to subdue and arrest him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you have just heard, the defendant was witnessed fleeing the crime, after which he blatantly resisted arrest. Nothing further.
Cross-examine. Detective HD, is it, given your physical liabilities, I wonder if you are even fit to give testimony in court.
Show you physical liabilities.
Order!
Objection! The witness's physical condition is not on trial.
Your Honor, I put forth that the witness has recently sustained injuries, may very well have something to do with the apprehension of my client, and would therefore render this witness unfit for testimony. Proceed. How did you sustain these injuries?
I'm not going to answer these questions.
And I will hold you in contempt of the court.
All right. Fine. You want to know? I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. But don't blame me if you're plagued with nightmares for the rest of your life. It was Thursday afternoon. I was on my lunch break. There I was, just sitting, minding my own business. But I wasn't sitting just anywhere. No, I wasn't. I was sitting on a wall. That's right, a wall. It's seemed stable enough. Sure, why wouldn't a wall be stable? But then, out of the blue, without warning, it gave way. Before I had a chance to get my bearings, I lost my balance and I fell. And it wasn't just your average fall. No, it wasn't. It's not easy to describe the kind of fall it was, but if I had to choose a word, I would say it was great. A great fall. It was great. I regained consciousness in a gurney over at Kings County. They did everything they could to fix my bone fractures, my torn joints, my broken soul. All the finest doctors lent a hand. Human doctors, of course, but also horse doctors. After surgery, the chief resident put his hoof in my hand and told me everything was going to be all right. He was all wrong. No matter how hard they tried, they failed. They failed at putting me back together again. You want to know about my physical stability? Oh, I'll be all right. Sure, I'll survive. But after a fall of such great magnitude, I may not ever recover. Up here, and in here, and along here. For those of you out there, you young people especially, you listen to me and you listen close, because I'll only say it once. Next time you see a wall, respect that wall. And don't sit on it. Sit on a chair or maybe a futon. Happy now? I quit!
Order! I'll have order! Counselors, let's move this along. Prosecutioner, present your next witness.
We call pigs 1 through 3. Now, the members of the jury have already heard a detailed point-by-point analysis of today's horrifying events. But does such a report convey the pure emotional turmoil you had to endure?
No, it was horrible.
Truly frightening.
Your Honor, I can't even make eye contact with the defendant without feeling
Unclean!
unclean. Objection. Pigs frequently root in their own filth.
Sustained. Pigs 2's comments will be stricken from the record.
I'll rephrase. Are you afraid of the big bad wolf?
The big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Objection.
Are you afraid of Bernard Bartholomew Wolf?
You'll have to excuse my sister. She is speaking in an archaic form of Pig Latin. Tra la 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 roughly translates into English as yes.
It was absolutely horrifying. I was just shaving like any other morning, and then out of nowhere, this ferocious beast shows up at my front door and blows my house in, which I'm sure is just second nature for a ferocious beast like him, but it's still illegal.
Can any of you in the jury imagine walking up to your front door, looking at the peephole, and saying, that?
Order! Walked right up to my front door.
Looking out of the peephole.
Perhaps strapped into the property from the rear. Identical entrance on the building from the backside.
I too no longer have money.
Always been on pink.
I invested most of my inheritance in Kevin Federline.
This is a muffin.
Objection!
Miss Stillskin, did you just object to your own line of questioning?
Indeed I did, Your Honor. Indeed I did.
This is highly unorthodox.
We live in a highly unorthodox time, Your Honor. Why, just yesterday I saw a man walking a cat.
I'll allow it.
What are you doing? My job.
Technically, that's my job.
Pigs 1 and 2. In your testimony just now, you revealed to this court that the defendant approached your front door in order to topple your comically flimsy houses with an industrial fan.
Yes, we did.
However, the crime scene investigators have confirmed that the point of attack was from the rear of each house. Therefore, it is my supposition that you 3 pigs staged the destruction of your houses, knowing that you could easily frame a convicted wolf and criminal, and in the end, walk away free pigs, have collected on the windfall of insurance money you so desperately desire. This is my supposition. This is what really happened. How do you plead?
Okay. We were broke. We needed the money. I haven't been on pink in almost 48 hours.
And K-Fed lied to me! He promised me that his music would bridge the generation gap and end world hunger with its hypnotic
And that was false! Neither of those things happened!
Caleb Scruff, take him away.
Well played, Stillskin. Well played.
Your Honor, motion for dismissal.
Motion granted. This court is adjourned.
Thank you for everything. Don't thank me. Thank Echoing Flashbacks.
Will do. Not bad, counselor. Not bad at all. Oh, and by the way, technically I won that case. See ya.
Well, that was a twisted ending. I had to see it to believe it. Let's get out of here. Dinner's on me.
I would argue with that.
What do you feel like?
Well, you know what I love to tell you before?
What's that?
Justice.
It's already been served.
Taylor.
Eli Taylor! That's Captain Hook!
As Officer Gold and Judge F. Godmother, Kiara Playstep. And Jill, Katie Bell, as Jack and Cop Bennett Elmer. As Queenan and Gretel, Asia Baker. As Dopey and the big bad wolf, I mean Bernard Bartholomew Wolf, Ben Cooper. As Bashful and Pig number 1, Erica Shirley. As well as Pig number 2, Jesse Palmer. Zane Shirley. As Ugly D and Executive ADA Stillskin, Cammie Richardson. And ADA Hood, Porter Elmer. And Bo Peep, Maya Elmer. As Detective Rella